What's up, y'all? What's up? Friday live day. Been in the lab all day, so that's probably why I still got the sleepy look if I do. It's because I just been in the house creating content. I'm racking up because I see the membership in the group is adding up. And then I want to make sure I got stuff constantly coming out for y'all. I got a lot of stuff going on coming out for y'all. What was it? Yesterday I just put out how to create a website, as y'all saw, and that was in the group. Y'all got the part 1 out here, and I put part 1 and 2 inside the group. Next, I'm actually working on Facebook ads. Excuse me, I'm working on Facebook ads for your company, as well as creating a Facebook page for your company and all of that. And I'm actually using one of the mastermind group members' business as our little prototype. So I'm going to use his company as the experiment. I'm going to pay for the ads myself. And he was the first one to respond to the post when I put it in the mastermind group. I asked anybody if they wanted to be the guinea pig to be have their company uses for ads and stuff, so I can record it and share it in the group. All right, so what up, Aku86, my #1 live subscriber? He said, what's up, brother? Joe Bell said, what up? Shout out Joe Bell, you be right with him. All right, I have no clue what I was going to talk about today because, like I told you, I've been creating, so I didn't even know what to talk about. But what was I going to say? But Derek Finkley in the mastermind group, I posted the mastermind group asking what should I talk about today. He suggested I talk about cold calling, so I'll cover a little bit of that, and then I'll cover whatever y'all want to ask. Ask any questions at any time, and we're gonna roll. All right, I'm probably gonna chill for a little bit today. Joe Bell says I have a Facebook page for my company. It's called AJ's Cleaning. Go like it. I got you. He says named after he says named after him and his wife. I thought it was named after me, man. So Sergio said, peace, AJ, you back in Florida? Yep. Can't you see the sunniness from the background? I'm back. So I'm excited now. I'm getting my schedule back in order. I'm getting my comfort, you know what I mean? Like, even though you're supposed to stay in an uncomfortable state, but it's a lot more comfortable here in Florida, and it's much better for me. All right, Aku86 said, is it possible if we could share any knowledge on business credit, net 30 accounts to build business credit? We'll see what we can do on that. And I'm about to roll. Jules Lopez said nice. So let's roll. All right, I'm trying to see what my notification is. Another person in the mastermind group commented something, so I'm gonna look at that real quick. If y'all pause, don't panic. I'm gonna look at this real quick just to make sure I want one more suggestion. Then I'm gonna roll. All right, cool. So we back. All right, so look. Let's go over. Let's talk about. Where is it? All right, net 30. All right, so business credit and net 30 and all of that, right? So, first thing first, in order to, I'm trying to see how I can hide the comments while I talk. In order to do net 30 with your accounts, with your customers, you don't have to have business credit to do that. Really, that's just business standard. So basically, all net 30 is if you go in and you get you a customer or whatever, you put them on a contract, you specify the terms of payment in your agreement, your service agreement, right? And so in that service agreement, if you got a starter kit, you notice that on that last sheet on the 3rd page of that, the bidding proposal is actually the service agreement included in the proposal. And so what the service agreement does is basically the contract between you and the customer stating when they're supposed to pay you, the services they're paying you for, etc. And so in that page where you're specifying what they're paying you for, how much they're paying you, you can put the terms of pay. So you can put net 30, which means that they need to pay you 30 days after completion of the service, or you can put net 15, which means that they need to pay you 15 days after completion of the service, or service due upon payment due upon completion of service, or however you want to put it. All right, so that's all net 30 is. Now, as far as business credit, actually being in the mastermind group taught me a way to create an account with a distributor without even having any prior business credit that I didn't know about. So I won't share that out here, but it is in the group, so I got to remember to share it to the newer members in the group. But the best way to build business credit, I'm trying to think. I will probably go and, well, for number one, you can secure the credit with your own personal credit. That's number one. So you can apply for, oh my God, that reminds me. I'm actually, I just signed up to Offer Business Credit Services, and I forgot to share it with y'all. You know what I mean? I gotta finish completing the thing in the back end of on my end, so I can share the link with y'all so y'all can apply for the business credit. All right, but anyway, once I do that, I put that information out. But again, so you can apply for business credit and secure with your personal credit if you have good credit, and that'll get you some business credit started off. Now, if your credit is bad and you can't do that, then the next best thing for you to do is to build some business first. Get your books in order, and then what'll happen is you can use your books showing that you make a profit after maybe a year or two, showing that you actually make a profit. You're gonna need your bank statements and books in order completely, because they're gonna dissect and look into your business, make sure you're making money, and if so, you can borrow against that as well. All right, and then and you really want to get business credit established with like a supply distributor or whatever, so that way you can start getting supplies in bulk or for cheap or whatever. All right, so that's all I'm covering that for now. I got more information on that, but we won't talk too extensive on that for now. All right, so let me open up the comments back up. Let's see what else we got going on. Jules Lopez said, love it out there, making my way to Tampa soon, God willing. Yeah, definitely, that's what's up. Aquidis said, I'm actually on my way to Jacksonville. Come see me. Right? I ain't got no friends down here. Terrence Richardson says, what's up, AJ? Shout out Terrence Richardson. Kenyatta Miss Thing says, this is the first time I caught you live, only because I'm an owner. Thanks, AJ, for the tips. Definitely. This is working hours for the startup cleaning business owners, right? Jules Lopez says, AJ, can I pay with a credit card to start my package? Are you talking about for the franchise? I don't know. I honestly don't even know. I think I heard somebody the other day said that they got theirs with a credit card, but I think when I bought in, you either had to pay cash or check. But you may be able to. All right. Let's see. Aku86 says, I have a guy who is excellent at it, working on my credit as we speak. That's what's up. And he's talking about personal credit. And Jules says yes, and Jules says KK cool. All right, so we ran through those comments. Now I'm gonna talk about what Derek Finkley wanted me to talk about. Shout out to him. He's in the mastermind group. Sorry, y'all, for the water break. All right, so he wanted to talk about cold calling. All right, cold calling. So I don't have a ton to say on cold calling. I've done a lot of that and a lot of other videos, and I'm gonna cover it briefly here. So basically, number one thing is do it. All right, and do it a lot. Do cold calling. And what is cold calling? First of all, cold calling is basically picking up the phone, going through the phone book, or going through a list of people that you found, or whatever the case may be, and just calling, seeing if you can get them to provide your services, etc. Also, the same cold calling is also going knocking door to door and trying to see if you can solicit people for your services, etc. Right? So both of those are considered cold calling, even though you're actually not calling on one of them. Hold up right quick, y'all. What you want, girl? I'm doing a video, okay?
Okay.
I'll be out in a minute.
Okay.
Sorry about that, y'all. That was my daughter. She trying to see what I'm doing out here. Alright, so Jado Brown. Oh, so should I cover cold calling a little bit more? So when you go to do cold calling, all you're simply doing is trying to sell yourself. Whether you give them a business card, whether you give them a flyer, but you simply say, how are you today? I wanted to see if y'all were happy with the service, blah, 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 right? So I'm not going to talk about that too much out here, just because I got a lot of that in the mastermind group, and I'm not going to give it all away. I also got it in the starter kit as well that I sell on my website, ajsimmonsonline.com, all right? So Jado Brown says, how can I get a special service off top? Because every time I get an account, my franchise always come back a month later and try to charge me for special service. Then what you need to do is, as soon as you get the customer, stop looking around and seeing what special service that you can offer to the customer and discuss it with them immediately, because that way you can beat them to the punch. Because really, you want to have a relationship with your customer to the point where they're coming to you before they come to the franchise, for that reason exactly, which is the fees that they're going to charge you if they get the special service for you. And a lot of times the salespeople at the franchise have their bosses riding them about getting more and more sales. So if you can beat them to the punch, build that relationship with the customer, let them the customer know that come to you first, all right? let the customer know that they need to come to you before anything, all right, before they go to the franchise, all right, and that'll help prevent that from happening to you. Let's see what else we got. Big Dog San says, hey AJ, I'm stuck on a quote for a chain of check cashing places, 19 stores, 1 hour per store. This includes windows and paper products. Is $80 per store a good price? Help, this is my first proposal. Alright, so it takes an hour to clean each store. Are you doing a full clean, or are you just doing just the it includes windows and paper products, and you're doing check cashing? Okay, so are you cleaning them all? I would definitely give them a good, that actually doesn't sound bad because it's so many stores, but you need to make sure that that, what am I trying to say on that? There's enough profit in there for you to supply everything and pay your people. And always estimate, when you pay your people, always estimate that they might take a little bit longer than what the expected time to clean is, all right, just to make sure that you're not underpaying them or whatever. So you said all 3 times a week. Oh, so that 3 times a week, I thought it was 1 time a week. So you're saying $80 per store. I wouldn't charge $80 a month if it's 3 times a week. Oh, no. Yeah. I wouldn't charge $8. I thought it was once a week. On that, you might want to go up on that. I try not to go too deep on these no more. I used to do a lot of consulting on stuff like this, just like Chief had me earlier in his group, giving out a lot of bidding advice. But I try to stay away from that, doing it for free now, just because it kind of borderlines what I can and can't do for free, and then it rips off the people who actually paid for my services. So I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but I don't think $80 a month per store is enough if you're going there 3 times a week, because yeah, I don't think that's enough. I will go up a little bit more on that. That's what I'm gonna say about that. And let's see, Terry. But if you want, email me. Just email me, all right? That's Big Dog saying email me. Terrence Richardson says business credit is easy to start. Uline will definitely give you an account and Amazon. Just using your EIN number and oops, what did I do? All right, here we go. Just using your EIN and DNB number, which means Duns and Bradstreet. You have to have your business registered with Dun and Bradstreet first. And he put Uline again because I guess he mistyped at the top. All right, so there's a tip on that. Aku86 says thanks Terrence, and then Big Dog Sanson says all 3 times a week. Oh, that was right. That was for the other one. Jado Brown says I get a lot of residential accounts cold calling. Yeah, residential is a lot more easy to get with cold calling than commercial, but you still can do it for both, and you got to get a foot in the door somewhere with commercial, and so that's the best way to get started, especially if you don't have a huge budget and you can't pay for ads. All right, Calvin, and shout out to Terrence Richardson for that advice. Calvin Dorsey says, hey, what's up? I appreciate your information and how you break the information down. I will be joining the mastermind group soon. Good. Make sure you catch it before Sunday, because on Monday we're going to jump it up to $297 instead of the $97. All right, but it still will be 1 time, but it's going to definitely jump up. That was just an introductory offer to get you guys in there, get you rolling, and then after that it's going to jump up. All right. Ku86 says, are you back in Florida on new account hunt? Nope. I am done. You know what I mean? I'm good on the accounts. I'm actually to be quite transparent with y'all. The people in the mastermind group know this already, but I'm actually in negotiations, and my brother, we're about to go ahead and sell the franchise to him. So probably starting on the 1st, that'll be his. So I'm selling my way out of the business too. So just to give you a heads up, but I'll discuss it in a whole separate video coming here shortly though. But so I'm back in Florida, and I'm loving this weather. And I'm happy to be back home so I can get back on a real good schedule. Carl G 318 Southern Hospitality, I remember you. He says, what's up, brother? Long time no see. My business is doing real good in Tulsa. Good looking on all that information. Oh, good. I'm glad to see you back, and I'm glad to see that it's working for you. So that's what's up. And it's like you're like the 3rd person today to tell me that you went from, I mean, that I gave you some advice a while back, and now your business is rolling, you're doing good. So I love to hear that. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all come back and let me know that stuff, because that's the stuff that keeps me going. Sometimes I got to be honest, even though this is my passion, this is what I love to do, sometimes I start to feel like I'm doing it in vain, or doing it for nothing, or just not, you know what I mean? Sometimes I almost question if it's worth doing it, just because I don't know if people value it enough. You know what I mean? So but it's always good to hear that, because it keeps me going. All right, Ewart says, at work, AJ, but stopping in to keep it up. And have you heard how Brian Jones Global is doing? Yeah, actually, Brian Jones in the mastermind group, he's doing good. And he's actually about to scale up now. I think he either just did it or he's in the process of doing it now. He checked out the system I just made, and man, he's doing good. As far as I know, he's still rolling and stuff. So he's in the mastermind group. So he's doing good. I tell him that you ask about him, though. Aku86 said that means your other business ventures are doing quite well. It does. I won't go to, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I'll say that for the other video so we can discuss everything. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't get rid of one thing if the other thing wasn't going okay. So I appreciate the support, though. And that's it. We rolling, man. So, man, like I just want to get up here, talk with y'all. My Friday live day. This is my first one. I'm gonna do this every week, and I'm just gonna sit out here and I'm gonna chill, and we can discuss whatever y'all want to discuss. So, what I need to do for y'all to help better serve y'all, I think, is to make like a fine line of what I will and won't discuss openly, because I get tired of having to sit here and debate on the spot on whether it's okay to discuss it or whether it's not okay to discuss it out here. So maybe I should make a rubric on that. Kenyatta Miss Thing says, you're great at motivating people. It's definitely worth it. I remember I used to scroll right past your videos in the beginning of my journey. My first video was how to start your own business. Exactly. And I think you talk about the one, how to start your own cleaning business, maybe. But yeah, that's usually the one that everybody find my channel from, is how to start your cleaning business step by step. And that, I'm telling you what, when I go back and I look at that video, that's the one that like, that's better than anything out there. Nobody else tells you really step by step how to do it. And I sit there and give it to you. Everybody else gonna tell you a little bit and then try to sell you more. You know what I mean? So it's like, with that one, that was way before I even started selling products or services. I probably would have did the same thing now. Like if I had to make that video today, starting today, and I didn't have any subscribers, or well, I wouldn't say if I had any subscribers, but if I had the mentality that I have today, then I wouldn't have gave it all out step by step like that. I would have had, you know what I mean, like sprinkled a little bit and then told you to pay for the rest. But so yeah, that one is where it's at, and I'm glad that it was able to help people. And that's what's up. I'm glad to see that you watch my videos now and don't scroll past them. So, Aku86 says, Kenyatta, it was the Everybody Eats podcast that caught my attention. The motivational stuff is vital for me right now. Thank you. I appreciate that. And it's crazy because, like, when I had this channel, right, because this was just my cleaning business channel, and then I had a regular channel. And when I came over here, because the other one got deleted, I asked everybody, should I combine the two, or just do cleaning business only and do my motivation stuff somewhere else, or what? And everybody said just cleaning business. But I was hard-headed and decided not to listen to them anyway, and it worked, because I just know that it's impossible to get all practical stuff without getting that motivational stuff, without getting the self-help stuff, and think you're gonna run this business and grow. You're not. You know what I mean? You're just not. You need it both. So that's why I do that. And that's why I was comparing my statistics. I got this thing called what is it? Social Blade. I got a Social Blade plug-in on my computer, right? And so when you go on YouTube, you can look at people's statistics. This is a jewel right here. For anybody that's thinking about doing YouTube, this is a jewel. To get the Social Blade YouTube plug-in, and you can see what tags people are using on their videos, what their stats is, how much money they're making, estimate from their videos, etc. Right? And so I'm looking at some of the other people that's in the industry that I'm in, and I'm killing all of them. Every single one of them, I'm doing better than them, numbers-wise, growth-wise, everything. And the reason I think is because I give you so much more than just step-by-step practical stuff. You know what I mean? I understand that there's more to it. You can't really just teach entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? It's something that you got to grow into. You know what I mean? And the best way to do that is to keep feeding your brain self-help nonstop, motivational stuff. Because you're like, where else you gonna get it? You know what I mean? School ain't gonna teach you that. You know, school ain't gonna teach you how to react mentally when all your fucking bills is behind and you still trying to grow this business and you got to reinvest, but everything, they don't teach you that. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm getting into motivational mode right now. See, let's see. Jado said, yeah, I'm going to bring that up. My next want to because my last account, they put, okay, I got you. Because my last account, they put another franchise on in there to do the special service for the account and pissed me off. Lucky we cool and it worked something out. Exactly. And so I see a lot of that going on, and I'm not a fan of that at all, because it's like, that's your customer, you know what I mean? But like I always told the people when I worked here in Jacksonville, when that did happen to certain people, like I always told them, yes, that's wrong on the franchise's part if they are doing that, but you got to take some ownership in it too, which is step up and get a better relationship with your customers, so that way they'll come to you from now on. So yeah, definitely I'm glad to see that you learn from it and you ready to apply that. But yeah, definitely, because see what happens is, you got to remember too, the franchise, like I told y'all before, the franchise is trying to protect their customers, because they've been around for a while and they done had so many bad experiences with so many bad franchise owners, that when they finally get a handful of people that can do special services pretty good, they just try to stick with them, because they don't want to screw up and they don't really want you, I guess, experimenting on their time and money. And it's like, it's hard enough for them to keep getting customers and finding customers nonstop. So it's like they try to just make sure they hold on to them when they got them, but at the same time, they still gotta trust you. You know what I mean? It's like they trained you, and so it's like, if they don't trust you, then that means that they did a poor job training. They need to train better, or trust in their, you know, and trust in their product more. So, which is you and your franchise. So, and that's what one of my biggest things was, is just train non-stop, better training. So, let's see what else we got. Kenyatta Miss Thing says, I'm not a franchise. You're so good at what you did. I went from the ground up, paycheck to paycheck. Sunrise Cleaning Solutions LLC. Thank you so much. Keep going. Let me screenshot that right quick, because that's gonna be that's gonna be a YouTube meme if you don't mind me doing that, right? But just because I need that, you know what I mean? And other people need to see that, because people think I'm up here. Because a lot of people, like, now that you see me now and I'm new and I'm selling stuff now, you know, a lot of people think, oh, he just selling, he just another guy trying to get more money. And I don't look the part, you know what I mean? I appreciate it, Kenyatta. And I don't look the part, you know what I mean? I'm just some street dude or whatever with a fitted hat on, young black guy. And I mean, I don't look like I'm supposed to be knowing what the hell I'm talking about. I'm up here just trying to get money, just like the next guy with a get rich quick scheme, right? So people don't really believe that I got something valuable to offer, so that helps me. But anyway, Harold, so congratulations on that, and I wish you continued success as well. Harold Brantley says that, what up, AJ? Wonderful info. Thank you. Jado Brown says that was supposed to be a walkthrough. Oh, okay, yeah, you good. I got you, though. I got you. Aku86 says, I'm definitely still going to start a cleaning service, but I'm working on my credit to buy a dolly truck and get into the hot shot game. Multiple incomes is my goal. Definitely. And also, this is what I want to tell y'all too about starting a cleaning business or starting any business is, if you want to do something else, like say for example, if you want to do real estate like I did, if you're going to start a cleaning business just because you think that you can use that to save up the money to get into the thing that you really want to do, I don't recommend you go that path. I used to recommend that. I don't really recommend that you go that path necessarily. I think that what you really should do is just go after what you really want to do. Now, if you're going to start a cleaning business because maybe you want to provide jobs to people in your community, or maybe you like the opportunity and you feel like it is a good wealth building source, then that's different. But if you're going in there just to make money, then I wouldn't recommend it, just because it's hard work and it's not necessarily quick money either. Like it's you definitely can grow fast and you're gonna start bringing in numbers like you never would believe in the beginning, but it's hard as work. And so since it's so hard, the only other thing that can really keep you going is passion, okay? So that's all I'm gonna say about that. But anyway, shout out to you though with the multiple sources of income. You know I'm a big fan of it. I have multiple sources of income. And if you don't have multiple sources of income, for anybody watching, make sure you go on my website, www.ajsimmonsonline.com, and get my free, it's actually free, 5 ways to make money with no money right now. It's a little short, real quick e-booklet that I wrote that you can download for free. And check it out. See if you can apply some of those tactics in there so that you can actually start making multiple sources of income, and you can start for free. All right. Carl G says, appreciate you, bro. 2 years grinding. Lons got me 4 paid off rentals and steady income. I'm doing home advisor jobs also. Even in retirement, I'm still getting this easy cheese. Griffin Family Services. That's what's up, man. I like the sound of that. Kenyatta says, that's why I scrolled past you. Then God said, watch. So I did. No lie. I was like, who is this? Who is this dude that YouTube keeps suggesting I watch? Exactly. And that's just fact. And I get it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I'm different. I would have clicked on me just because I want to see what it look like. That's why I purposely do this, right? I kind of purposely do this. At first it was just because I had to, because I was always on the road going building to building or looking for accounts or whatever, you know what I mean? But now it's like I do it on purpose because me personally, my psychology is I want to hear from the real motherfucker that's actually out there doing it. I don't want to see nothing dressed up. I don't want to see nothing expensive. I want to see that guy, the guy that's out there. So me personally, I probably would have clicked on mine, but however, for the people that don't click, I get it. I completely get it. You know what I mean? Like, what do you know? You know what I mean? Who this guy? He don't know shit. You know what I mean? Like, if he had it like that, if he really was getting it, then why he can't sit in the office? You know what I mean? Or why he can't, you know what I mean? I would be thinking those thoughts too. But anyway, as y'all can see, the stuff I'm saying, right, she said preach. You know what I mean? But as y'all can see the stuff I'm saying, obviously I know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't be able to go live. I wouldn't even be brave enough to go live and sit up here for hours and hours at a time and allow y'all to just free fall, ask me damn near whatever you want to ask, and I answer it right on the spot if I didn't know what I was talking about. But anyway, Aku86 says, I'm absolutely loving this all black entrepreneurship in here. Shout out to that. Shout out to that. Sub-Zero says 3639. What up, man? What's up? Y'all go check out my channel, my interview with on Sub-Zero 3639 YouTube channel. I did an interview with him. My kids just begging me to finish up and come outside. I'm gonna go out there with them in a little bit. Wow, you up to 1,500 subscribers already. Let's redo your interview tonight or tomorrow. We can do that. That's amazing. I don't know what you did, but you did it. We probably need to talk and see how you can help me grow in that fast. That was crazy. Terrence Richardson said, yes, I have 3 accounts that are divided with special services. That pisses me off too. But now I'm just motivated to learn floor work and other special services. Definitely. That's where the money is, y'all. Special services. Alright. I ran from them in the beginning just because it's so time consuming. It takes a lot of time. But when I started working for Jan Pro and I saw it from the other side of things, I started seeing all of that money that I was missing out on. You know what I mean? And that you actually can pay people a good wage, and the profits won't be so slim for you to take home. You know what I mean? So I was doing the thing where I pay people high and I'll take a smaller profit, but it's like at least everything's safe and I don't have to worry about anything, and my people happy, my customer happy, and I'll take that, but I'll just do volume. And so when you do special services, you can get a bigger profit and not have to operate like that. Sergio says, I know firsthand you official. Thank you, sir. Sergio actually came out here now that I'm in Jacksonville. He actually came and visited me at the office when I was working for Jan Pro, so shout out to him. Sub-Zero says, I gained them in 3 days. Wow, yeah, what did you do? You gotta tell me the secret, man. Aku said he gonna shut up now. Definitely don't, man. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I told myself I was gonna sit up here for about 20 minutes. It's 30 minutes, but I don't care. Like I said, we chilling this Friday live day. We're gonna do this every Friday night. Trying to decide what I'm gonna do after this. That's what I'm thinking about. But anyway, if y'all got any more questions, we can get a couple more. We'll wrap it up. But other than that, man, so earlier, I gotta do this, right? If you're not gonna join the mastermind group, don't get off yet. You might miss something, but just ignore this part. But earlier this morning when I went live, somebody asked me, what do they get for joining the mastermind group? And I wasn't prepared because I don't know this stuff off the top of my head all the time. But I'm gonna tell you now, all right? I wrote it down this time. So if you join the mastermind group, you get the network with the other, excuse me, the network with the other entrepreneurs, because we got a lot more other entrepreneurs in the group, and it's not just cleaning business entrepreneurs, but it is majority cleaning business entrepreneurs. So you get that. You also get the instant access to me because it's a Facebook group. Therefore, the Facebook notifies me every time on my phone when somebody comments in the group. So either I'm going to reply to your post or comment with a comment, or I'm going to reply with a live video just like this. And that's usually how I like to do it because I usually don't have time to text. All right. Number 3, you also can get access to all of my products. I'm talking about from everything I release on back all the way up into anything I release in the future. And that's why I say I'm cheating myself, really, because the content that I create is the most valuable thing, because it's me taking my knowledge, packaging it up, sealing it up, and putting it together neatly for you to have. Okay, so that's the most important thing. I know most people don't think that, but that really is the most important thing. Okay, is the products that I put in there, and you get them. It's like, because I mean, the starter kit by itself, what I set up for $197, sometimes $297 for the starter kit, and you join the mastermind group, and that's in there. Everything on www.ajsimmonsonline.com is in that group. All right. So the 4th thing you get is group coaching calls weekly. We actually do a group coaching call. I host it. Everybody's on. We discuss our goals for the week, and then we follow up on last week's goals and make sure we follow through. And then we also do free fall questions just like this, so if that you can learn from everybody else's questions. And then the 5th thing that I offer in that group is, amongst other things, is affiliate commission. So when you join, you're paying money to join, right? I'm getting that money. That's no secret, right? But it's called Everybody Eats Mastermind Group. And so I feel like everybody should eat, so that's why I pay affiliate commissions, and I pay 80% affiliate commission. There is no other affiliate program out there that's going to pay you 80%, all right? So when the fees go up from $97 to $297, I know my group members are going to like it, because now they get a bigger commission when they refer somebody to join, all right? It's not an MLM. It's just simply a referral bonus, just like when you live in an apartment complex and they offer, if you refer another resident, that you get a referral bonus. Well, that's all that is. Affiliate commission is the same thing. All right, so that's what you get for joining the group. All right. So now what else we got up in here? Sub-Zero told me, he said let's chop it up about 9. I might be able to do that. I'm thinking about going down to because we either gonna go to the gym, we're gonna go to play basketball, or I might go to that movie theater down there, take the kids and do something. But if I can't do 9, I can do later than that if you want to, or we can get up tomorrow morning somehow you want to do it. But just text me. All right. Carl G says, like I always say, the black community got all this talent. Definitely. And I know that my following isn't all black either. So shout out to y'all who follow me who aren't black, that are brave enough to trust this little black boy from Portsmouth, right? But I definitely do support my own. I definitely like the black entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? And seeing that our people, because our people have been lost for a very long time, and it's good to see that we are starting to wake up. Because like I said before, you know what I mean? Black unemployment rates are high because black entrepreneurship is low. You know what I mean? Like, that's why we can't find jobs, because none of our people own businesses. And it's not that white people are racist and don't want to hire us. It's just that if a white guy sees a younger white male, he can see himself more in that white male than he can in that black male. And that's just sense. You know what I mean? That's just common. That's just human nature. You know what I mean? You resonate with people who you have something in common with. That I won't really say that's racism. That's just the way it is. So, but anyway, enough of that. All right, I try to stay away from those types of topics because people are very, very, very thin-skinned these days, and I don't like to offend people. I want to inform people. That was nice, right? You think I made that up? I did make it up. All right. Starts with us. Definitely. Cool86 says start with us. All right. But anyway, I'm just chilling now for real. I'm having fun. I do this. I love doing this. I love helping people. And I really do wish it was a way where I could just get paid from the big corporations and get checks. You know what I mean? That'll take care of me. You know what I mean? That'll feed these bills. Pay these bills, so that way I don't have to charge out for nothing, and we can just sit here and I can just give y'all this information all day. But I can't, and until I can figure out how to, and I gotta charge for certain products and services. However, as y'all can see, a bulk of this stuff I'm putting out here for free is gold enough. So thank y'all. Koo said, have a great weekend. I want to tell y'all to have a great weekend. I might even go live again this weekend just because, like I told y'all, that special on the mastermind group does end on Sunday. So I might come up here motivating y'all and encouraging y'all to join the group a few times over the weekend, because you really need to get in there before it ends. Because when it goes up, it's just going to keep going up, all right? It's not going to come down again. Ain't going to be no sale, none of that. So that's what all I got for y'all. Thank y'all. He said teaching the young to create their own path. Definitely. And we got to fix this class. Man, the richest keep getting richer, and the poor are getting poorer, and the middle class are becoming the poor. So if you better get on that boat and become the rich before it get ugly, all right? So thank y'all. And also with Trump in office, we don't know if he's gonna get a full 8 years or not. And not that Trump is good or bad. I don't get into politics. My point is he's for the entrepreneur, so you better be an entrepreneur. Thank y'all. AJ Simmons.